his boyfriend. I was like, why you acting? Long story short, I ended up coming out that one of his friends, and when I was like, where you at? What you doing? And he was like, oh, why? I think I'm just popping so darn much. So he like, all right, cool, damn. Girl, I thought I died. Girl, I want to punch him. Y'all, I was like, oh my god. It was a wrap. I was like, oh, good God. Hey, you guys, it's Roderick. Once again, Roderick's World. And this is a video on the time I lost my virginity. Okay, so where do I want to begin? I remember like it was yesterday, girl, because I the one that made the moves. So basically, it was this boy. His name was Derry. I'm gonna call him Derry because I can't use his whole name. So his name was Derry or whatever. And Derry was liking me since like we was like in 11th grade. But like I mean, Derry always did a lot. Like Derry always did like Derry was always too much for me. Like they were always overly loud. They were always doing the most of me, and it just really wasn't like what I was looking for at the time in my life. Like I was going through a lot of stuff and situations, and I didn't have time to have that particular person in my life right now, or that particular, or the way that person was acting. I just didn't have time for a lot of things. I just wasn't aggravated. And then plus I had my mindset on somebody else. His name was James. And James was cute. James was fine. I'm saying James because that's not the person name. So, don't get it twisted. So, his name was James. And I was, more focused on James because, like, to me, James had a look. James had an image of what I, wanted. And now that I know myself, like, I was wanting James because James was me. Like, I thought James was me at some point in my life or where I wanted to be. So that's pretty much it with that one. But basically, Derry had liked me for a while, and Derry tried to do everything they could to get it to talk to me. But I was just like, nah, I'm not really feeling it now. I'm not really feeling you, and I'm not really feeling what is going on. So we left, and we came back for 12th grade, and turns out that Derry was trying to get your boy number, and I was just like, no, I'm not really into that. And I was just put this boy out, because I wasn't really interested. He wasn't really, what I was interested in still. So basically, long story short, I ended up moving from the school, and that's when I found out that he liked me. That's when I found out that he felt that way about me. I knew he felt that way about me, but I didn't really know how he felt about me until I ended up moving. And I was like, oh, okay, but we ain't gonna see each other. But I ended up moving back to the school. So me, my ass, I'm over there plotting, looking to be sneaky on him to see what he doing, and to see how what he got going on. So my dumb self, I end up letting James know that I wanted Derry's number, and he was like, oh, what you want his number for? You like him? I'm looking like, okay, and if I do, what's something wrong with that? That man got a boyfriend. I'm like, that only went through one and out the other. So, long story short, so I ended up getting a Snapchat or whatever. So, I hit him up, and I was just like, ha, 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 one of his videos. So, he was like, LOL. He was like, what you been up to? I was like, you know me, nah. And I was like, I've been chilling. I've been, just, just relaxing. Me, my dramatic ass. So I hit him with so I was quick to the punch. I was like, I heard you got a boyfriend. He's like, yeah, I date this boy named, so and so, whoop de whoop. And I was like, oh, okay. Then he hit me with you would have been my boo, but you left early. And I was like, oh, for real? Like I would have been your boo. I was like, but little did he already know. That's what I was already texting him for, like, let him know that, daddy is coming back, Big Papa coming back. So I had to let him know I was coming back to the school. So, we was texting or whatever, through the messages, and he was like, letting me know, like, that he still liked me. He still feel this way about me. So basically, long story short, y'all, this man, I'm being nosy outside the window. This man had a whole boyfriend. He still wanted me. So I was like, okay. So long story short, like, I had ended up saying, like, I hope Derry buy me a pair of shoes. And somebody must have heard what I said and went back and told, Derry boyfriend. So I was like, okay. So I really didn't know what was going on, so I asked. His boyfriend, I was like, why you acting shady? Like, what's the tea? Like, His boyfriend was like, "Oh, nothing, like nothing." And I'm like, it's some tea behind this, and I gotta find out what the fuck it is. So I'm trying to be nosy, my nosy ass. I'm scoping out. I'm getting into a whole bunch of shit trying to find the tea out. Long story short, long story short, I ended up coming out that one of his friends ended up saying something. So when I saw her, I walked up to her, I was like, sis, I was like, why are you running your mouth? Like, why you running your dick suckers? Like, put me in a situation that had no business. She's like, you said this and you said, I'm like, girl, if you would have knew I was saying that as a metaphor, I was playing when I was saying that. Like, you do too much. I'm like, girl, I don't even know you like that. So back the hell up. Like, stay out of my business because you're going to get in a situation and I'm going to have to give you these motherfucking hands. And I'm going to have to give you, and I'm going to have to give him these hands also. So, like, stop putting me in situations that don't have nothing to do with you. So, long story short, it went through a lot of stuff, blah, 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 past 6 months or whatever. We graduated. So, I thought text serious one night. I was like, where you at? What you doing? And he was like, oh, I'm not doing that, just chilling or whatever. I was like, okay, okay, okay. So I was like, you trying to give me some penis, some cock? And he was like, what? Oh, he was like, I mean, okay, like, sure. So y'all know me, like, I'm thinking I'm about to swallow this boy. I'm like, I'm about to swallow this boy whole. Remind you, I'm about to lose my virginity. I don't know why I got the big boy draws. Why I think I'm just popping so darn much. So he picked me up, from my house or whatever. He pulled up in a low-cut Charger because, he got off of work or whatever. And he pulled up and, we went to his house. And, so first, we get in the house and, he's smoking weed or whatever. He asked me, do I want to smoke weed? I was like, I don't know my own. I was like, I ain't never smoked weed, so I ain't trying to do that or whatever. So he like, all right, cool then. So, he started kissing me and, we just... he started touching me, and I started touching him, and we started touching each other, and we just couldn't get off each other, you know what I'm saying? The zig. So, like, he had put his finger inside my booty hole, like, to, like, loosen me up, and I was like, ooh, that don't, I was like, ooh. I was like, that don't feel right, like, that. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. So, I was like, okay, I was like, now I'm ready for the big prize. Now I'm ready for the, the penis, the cock inside of me. So, girl, did he pull out the baby oil or whatever? He had the, like, Johnson & Johnson baby oil. He pulled out a magnum. Obviously, I was like, okay, now he got a magnum. I was like, I know that's right. I was like, he got a big penis, a big cock. Super excited. Girl, so then he tried to stick it inside of me. I was like, ooh. Girl, I thought I died. Girl, I want to punch him. I want to be like, pop, 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 pop. I was ready to roll on him, girl, because I was like, oh my God. So, girl, him trying to put it inside of me, girl, because I was so tight. Girl, the condom ended up breaking. So, long story short, whoop de whoop in the third. This boy got up to get another condom. Y'all do not. Oh, girl, this boy diggling was so big. His diggling was so big. Y'all, he had like a third leg like this. Like, I was like, oh my God, I am about to die. Literally at this moment, my life is about to end. Girl, I looked up to Jesus and I said, Jesus, if you never done anything for me, please save my booty hole right now from getting destroyed. Girl. And from now, it was a wrap, sis. It was a wrap. I was like, oh. Girl. When I got done and I got back home, then, girl, immediately when I got done, my booty hole was hurting. I was like, oh. Girl, it took me like 2 weeks to get my booty hole repaired, girl. But right after that booty hole got repaired, girl, guess what I was? Guess what I was at? I was at his house, on his diggling, every other day after that, girl. I sure was. I was on that thing like a soldier. So, more of the story, I lost my virginity, and I learned how to take diggling. Oh my mother God.